Good morning and welcome to City Church. We're proud to be hosting the Newly Wed Game. Please give a warm welcome to your host, a name you never heard of until today, Paul Swaggerty.
Hey, thank you very much. Thank you. Woo-hoo. Hello, dear friends, and welcome to the Newly Wed Game, where anything can happen and probably will, knowing the couples as I do. So the contestants have no idea what they're going to be asked. The documents have been sealed in the vegan mayonnaise jar in Pastor Scott's refrigerator until minutes ago. So, speaking of Pastor Scott, I want to thank him for loaning me his senior prom sport coat today. He's going to kill me for that later, but that's okay. So, to begin, we'll introduce our couples now. Couple number one. Couple number one, on their first date, were nearly thrown out of a Greek restaurant for asking the accordion player if he knew any Rick James tunes. Please welcome Karen and Rick. Couple number two met in a salon. Afterwards, when he had styled her hair, she asked him what she owed, and he said, "Just a date, baby." Welcome, Jennifer and Donnie. Couple number three met in a Kmart after a lengthy phone courtship. When she finally laid eyes on him, she said, "Dang, you ugly." Whereas he responded, "It's the ugly guys that get the beautiful women, sweet cheeks." So, couples, you will need to predict your spouse's answers. As you ask them, you'll write them down and they'll come back and then have to answer what you came up with. So, at this point, I'm going to ask the men to step into our hermetically sealed booth, which is the parking lot. And then you'll come back after a while. Hello, girls. Do you have your mics on? Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay. Question number one. The great philosophers, Socrates and Plato, which is your husband most like? And temperament. Just kidding.
I didn't know there was a history class.
I was like, who's Plato? Plato.
Okay, to begin. Question number one, ladies. What did you wear on your first date? Karen.
Top, jeans, and tennis shoes.
Gotta write that down.
Oh, I have to write it down?
You gotta write it down.
They're going to remember it. Yeah. Now, that was not our first official date, but we started walking.
So, Jennifer, what did you wear on your first date?
It was a struggle. I had Courtney help me get ready, but it was jeans with a see-through flower top. I didn't take top underneath.
See-through. Van, what did you wear on your first
I
date?
just remember the shorts. It was tan shorts. That's it.
Short shorts?
No, I was more modest.
Those would have been the like
they're
hot
pants,
pants or something like that?
No hot pants. No, just regular
Okay.
lint shorts.
All right, question number two. Who is the better kisser, you or your husband? Karen.
Definitely me.
You?
Yeah, me.
Oh, write down me, as in you. Jennifer, what would you
I'm going to say me, because he's got a big tongue, so he kind of slobbers a lot.
Remember, this is PG-13. Hey, Miss Van.
Wow. I think it's me because I like his little sexy lips.
Very nice. Very good answers, ladies. Okay, question number 4. Question number 3, thank you. Who said I love you first? Karen?
I did. I was clarifying our relationship.
Uh-oh. Jennifer?
I did. He's too shy.
Okay, let's hope he answers that same way. We'll see how well you guys know each other. Miss Van?
Maybe him. I'm sure I didn't say I love you first.
Well, after what you told him in your first meeting, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
know
true
for
story,
sure it's
by the
not
way.
me. I'll say he did.
Okay.
What she said was, you ugly.
Ooh, ugly.
I definitely said that.
Okay. Poor Pastor. Okay, question number 4. Which person in the Bible does he look up to the most? Karen?
Jesus.
Well, let's see what he says. Write that down. That's J. Oh, you got it. Okay. Jennifer, what do you say he will say? What do you say your husband will say to that question?
I'm going to copy Karen and say Jesus.
Oh, see, they should have been secret answers. Now they're all going to say that.
I don't know, he kind of likes Paul too, so. I'll go with Jesus, I think. Right?
Can you repeat the question?
Help me out here, Hudson.
Who does your husband look up to in the Bible?
Yes, which person in the Bible does your husband look up to the most?
I'll say God.
Is God in the Bible?
For God so
But
loved
God, yes.
Okay.
I think he looks up
He
to
is a
me.
pastor, so that'd probably be a patented answer. Okay. Karen, what is your worst habit?
Oh, he just hates it when I go, huh?
That's what he think is your worst habit?
Oh, yeah,
okay.
for sure.
Write that down. Jennifer, what will Donnie say is your worst habit?
He loves everything about me. What are you talking about?
Hey, we all have them, right?
I don't know.
There's got to be something.
I make fun of him too much? Is that a habit?
You mean you don't have any bad habits?
No, I'm perfect. I'm made in Jesus' image.
Go, girl.
Is that your answer? If you like, you can also just write down 0 for that one.
I'm probably going to get really mad at him for this.
Anybody out there can help her out, maybe?
0. I'll go
Miss Van, what is Pastor Bill's, what will he say is your worst habit?
My worst habit.
I noticed you hit him a lot.
It's so many.
Yeah, he likes it.
I can't sit down. I have to keep busy.
Keep busy?
Yeah, I have to keep busy.
Okay,
So I don't
let's-
keep busy.
And that bothers him?
Yes, because like if it's like a relaxed day and he figure I should be sitting and relaxing and I'm washing clothes, washing dishes, I'm doing something. Or I go outside and mow the lawn and I can't sit still. So busy.
Reminds me of my sister. Okay, Karen. What would you say your husband would? What was your husband's disappointment or rejection from your spouse's past would still sting for him, if any?
Can you say that again?
What disappointment or rejection from your spouse's past still stings?
I think there was a, like his third grade teacher was just really cruel. And I think that would be it.
I think I can relate to that one. Jennifer?
Disappointment, I'm going to say when his brother died.
Okay, that's probably a good answer. Miss Van?
Can you repeat the question again?
What disappointment or rejection from your spouse's past still stings, if any?
I'm not sure. It could be, being separated from his parents at a young age at 4. But I don't know if it stings. So that's the only
Probably
thing I can
does,
think of.
yes.
When he was 4, when he was separated with his
His mother?
his mother, yeah.
Okay, good answer. Okay. Karen, okay, question number 7. If your husbands were offered $100,000 to pose for Playgirl magazine, would you let him?
No, definitely not.
No. Okay. Jennifer, uh-oh.
That's a lot of money.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a tough one, but I'm going to have to say no. I'll keep that to myself.
You think he'll say no?
He better say no.
He's going to say no that you won't let him. Okay. Miss Van.
I'll say yes.
Okay.
I'm ready to spend the money already for him.
It would be
And I
worth.
bet they're going to get that one right.
It might be worth it to see a pastor in Playgirl magazine.
Deborah, would you let Scott?
Question.
He's turning really red right now.
That's a lot of money. Question number 8. Karen, does your partner consider themselves more like their mother or father, and in what way?
Rick's a lot like his dad. I didn't know his dad, but I hear stories. So he's stubborn and a little bit controlling.
I see.
Should I just say stubborn in case he doesn't say both?
Just say dad.
Oh, just dad.
Yeah. Jennifer.
I would say he started out like his dad, But I think he's more like his mom now with that kind, giving spirit.
Good answer.
Mom.
Very good. Fan.
Well, that's kind of hard for me to say that he's like his mom or his dad because he was raised by his great-grandma. So I'll say he's more like her because mom and dad was not in the picture. So it was his mom, his grandma, and his grandfather. So he's more like his grandfather, Joe, which was considered his dad. So Joe.
You can accept that. Okay. Question number 9, and this is a bonus question. Oh, by the way, all those questions, if you get them correct, are worth 5 points each. And now for the bonus question, which is worth 10 points. Question number 9, Karen, which of the 7 dwarfs is your husband most like? Bashful, dopey, grumpy, happy, sleepy, or Doc?
I think he'd be bashful. He's pretty shy.
Good answer, Jennifer. I think you know this one.
I know we got this one right because I make fun of him all the time for needing 12 hours of sleep.
Sleepy.
So he is sleepy.
Miss Van, I can't wait to hear this one.
How about dopey?
All the above, maybe. What?
I'll say dopey.
Grumpy?
No, he's not grumpy. He's never grumpy.
I don't know.
I haven't seen him grumpy. What's the other ones?
Yeah, we got, bashful, dopey, grumpy, happy, sleepy, and
I'll
Doc.
say dopey.
Grumpy? Oh, dopey? Let's hope that's not a nickname that sticks. Okay, and there's your answers. We hopefully, like I said, we'll hopefully get those all right for you, 5 points each. We'll bring the husbands back shortly after this short message from our sponsor. So enjoy. Thank you. Hold tight.
I was sitting with my friend Arthur Kornblum in a restaurant. It was a Horn-and-Dahlet cafeteria. And this beautiful girl walked in, and I turned to Arthur, and I said, Arthur, you see that girl? I'm going to marry her. And 2 weeks later, we were married. And it's over 50 years later, and we are still married.
We fell in love in high school.
Yeah, we were high school sweethearts.
But then after our junior year, his parents moved away.
But I never forgot her.
You never forgot me.
No, her face was burned on my brain. And it was 34 years later that I was walking down Broadway, and I saw her come out of Toffanetti's.
And we both looked at each other, and it was just as though not a single day had gone by.
She was just as beautiful as she was at 16.
He was just the same. He looked exactly the same.
We were married 40 years ago. We were married 3 years, got a divorce. Then I married Marjorie.
But first you lived with Barbara.
Right, Barbara. But I didn't marry Barbara, I married Marjorie.
Then you got a divorce.
Right, then I married Katie.
Another divorce.
Then a couple of years later at Eddie Colicchio's funeral, I ran into her. I was with some girl I don't even remember.
Roberta.
Right, Roberta. But I couldn't take my eyes off you. I remember I snuck over to her and I said, what did I say?
You said, what are you doing after?
Right. So I ditched Roberta, we go for coffee, a month later we're married.
35 years today after our first marriage.
We were both born in the same hospital.
1921.
7 days apart.
In the same hospital.
We both grew up
We
one
both
block
lived
away
in
from each
tenements.
other, on the Lower East Side.
On Delancey Street.
My family moved to the Bronx
He
when
lived
I
on
was 10.
Fordham Road.
Hers moved when she was
I
11.
lived on 183rd Street.
For 6 years, she worked on the
I
15th
worked for
floor
a very prominent
as a nurse.
neurologist
where I had to
Depend on
practice
it.
on the 14th floor, the very same
We
building.
never met.
Never met.
Can you imagine that?
You know where we met? In an elevator.
I was visiting
In
family.
the Ambassador Hotel in Chicago,
He was on the
Illinois.
3rd floor. I was on the 12th.
I rode up 9 extra floors just to keep talking to her.
9 extra floors.
Okay, welcome back to the husbands. Now, you guys are going to have to predict what your wives thought you were going to say while you were gone. Okay, Rick, what did your wife say when I asked her what she wore on her first date?
I would say jeans and a purple shirt.
Her answer was top jeans, tennis shoes. I don't think we can accept that. What do you think, folks? Yeah, okay. All right. Donnie, what did Jennifer say to that question?
What did she wear on her first date?
Yes, what did she wear on her first date?
She wore a black shirt with flowers and black pants. As a matter of fact, Lori had it on the other day.
Pink flowers with jeans. That's good. Yeah. All right. Pastor Bill. I know it's been a while.
Where's attorney William Barr right now? Our first date? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. What did she wear on your first date?
I would say pink, flowered shirt, pink pants.
Afraid not. Okay, Rick, what did your wife say to this question? Who is the better kisser?
I would say definitely her.
Bravo. Donnie.
Her, of course.
Pastor Bill.
What was the question again?
Who's the better kisser, you or your wife?
Oh, her.
Woohoo! Good answer. Okay, Rick. Who said I love you first?
I would say I did.
Oh, no. Donnie.
She did.
Pastor Bill. Who said that?
I did.
He said it. Good answer. Rick, what did your wife say is which person in the Bible do you most look up to? What would she say you would say?
I would say Abraham.
Jesus. She said you thought it was Jesus. And Jennifer.
I would say that the character I look up the most in the Bible, that I look up to most in the Bible, is Jesus, of course.
Jesus.
Well, I don't know because sometimes, Jesus,
Nope, sorry. They're one and the same, but we can't accept that, I'm afraid. Okay. Rick, what is your wife's worst habit, in your opinion?
I would say when I'm on the other side of the house, she would just kind of yell, "Huh?"
That's it. Good answer. Very good. Jennifer.
Excuse me, what's the question?
What is her worst habit, in your opinion?
She has no bad habits.
Very good answer.
I love everything about her. How about that?
Pastor Bill.
Worst habit.
What is her worst habit, in your opinion?
I'm already careful. Y'all got keys in the spare room? Well, see, her habits and my habits might be a little different. Her worst habit. Oh, my God. Probably just because she's just being too forward.
Keeping too busy.
Oh.
Sorry.
No.
Okay.
Wait a minute, you never said nothing about me being too
Rick, what would your wife say was your biggest disappointment or rejection from your past that still stings? What disappointment or rejection from your spouse's past still stings? From your past, yes. What does she think your rejection is? Your past. What would she says yours is?
I would say my first marriage divorce.
Third grade teacher. Johnny.
My wife knows me really good, so I'm going to say my brother's death.
Wow.
Okay, exit stage left.
Pastor Bill.
Oh, my head hurts. I got some Bufferin, some aspirin. I got an overwhelming thought. But no, to me, it'd be connected with my family.
What did you say? Okay.
I guess I don't need too much more Bufferin. Give me some Anderson instead.
Question number 7. Rick, if you were offered $100,000 to pose for Playgirl magazine, would your wife let you do it?
I would say no.
And Donnie.
I say we need the money, but ain't nobody seen your junk but me.
Good answer.
Well, on the opposite hand, she's all about the money. So y'all, I'm gonna get y'all some copies. Bootleg style though, bootleg. Bootleg, but let's see. Yeah, she'll let me do it. Y'all better have y'all money lined up. Y'all better get y'all money lined up.
Okay, Rick, does your wife, do you consider yourself more like your mother or your father, and in what way?
I would say I consider myself more like my father because I think I'm stubborn.
Donnie.
That's a free question right there. I haven't seen my dad since I'm like 18, so I would say my mom, since she always calls me a mama's boy.
These young newlyweds, I think this is biases. Okay. So let me think now, hold on, because I don't want y'all to see what happened. Let me hide my face. I'm sensitive, and I would be crying like my mama.
It could be grandparents or as well.
Oh, well, still sensitive. Mom, grandmother, I'm sensitive, so.
Grandmother, that's okay. We have a tight game here all of a sudden. Okay, this is the bonus question worth 10 points. Rick, which of the 7 dwarfs are you most like? Bashful, dopey, grumpy, happy, sleepy, Doc.
I'd have to say dopey. I'm kind of meandering around.
Bashful. Donnie.
I'm not going to say dopey because this is a recovery program. So I think she would say I'm a little sleepy.
Pastor Bill.
12 hours.
It's my medication.
That's excuses.
How many dwarfs they have? Do they have an extra category for dwarfs?
You want the names again?
Please, because I think there's an extra one that we ain't named yet, but I'm going to name them.
Bashful, dopey, grumpy, happy, sleepy, and Doc.
Well, I'm going to be grumpy.
Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please, we'll ask the ladies to leave now and come back shortly. Thank you. All right, gentlemen.
Oh, no, we still got questions.
Yes. Now, you got to say what your, we have a little time constraint, so I'm going to ask you gentlemen 5 questions.
Let's go.
Okay, question number 1. What celebrity would your wife most likely like to be stranded on a desert island with? Rick, please. Okay. Robert Redford for Donnie.
I said Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. And Pastor Bill. Who would Van like to be trapped with? Lionel Richie. Okay.
He's going to sing to him. I hope that's all they do.
Okay.
Y'all got me hurt right now.
Okay, Rick. Microphone, please. Yeah. Rick, outside their jobs, what does your spouse consider themselves naturally talented at?
I would say a counselor.
Donnie. Administration. Are you sure?
So say it again, outside the what again? Outside the home?
Outside their jobs, what are they more naturally talented at? What is your answer, Pastor?
I put gardening.
Gardening, okay.
I changed mine at administration doing hair. Because she always in the middle of my haircut.
Okay, Rick, what is the best present she ever gave you? Think hard about this one.
Okay, now we can't be.
The best present she ever gave you. Rick, you said?
I would say a cactus plant.
That's the best present she ever gave?
I love cactuses, and she got an exotic one for me.
Donnie?
I say a cross necklace. One of the crosses that I have.
A crucifix necklace? That's okay. I can see that might be cool. Pastor Bill.
Well, herself. I mean, that's her best present.
Good answer. Okay. That's insecure about.
Probably won't be hers, though. Stay tuned.
Okay, gentlemen.
Who's
Who's the better driver between you two? That ought to be good.
Capital letters. Can I just get mine out the way?
Okay.
It's her. She gonna
this
say
is
it.
50,
Rick's
50,
thinking
but
Tim, Donnie is her,
it's me.
Pastor Scott is her. Okay.
Yeah. And anybody else but me.
Okay, Rick. Oh, okay, gentlemen. Who has the most exes? Girlfriends, wives?
Between us?
Rick?
Oh, my goodness. You hating Paul. Yeah, he is.
Rick?
I would say that I do. I had a lot of girlfriends before, I was tied down.
Okay. Donnie?
I would say her.
In spite of what I wrote, don't judge me. I had friends. All right? I should disclaimer right there, friends. Don't judge me.
Okay, and your final question. Which of your spouse's achievements are they most proud of? Rick?
I would say just being a successful business owner. I'd say that
Very
she
good.
did a very good job of starting a business and making it big.
So successful business owner? Very well. Donnie?
What was the question again?
What is your spouse's achievements is she most proud of?
I would say step steady and graduating the program.
Indeed.
I would say
Pastor Bill.
being a mother. That won't be what she said, though. She's still trying to get that money from you guys. My photograph.
Okay, that's the 5 questions. We'll now bring the ladies back in and see how they respond.
Y'all help me. Y'all help me. Please help me. I need help.
Please welcome back the ladies as soon as they come through that door.
From Hollywood, here come the newlyweds.
In what country will your husband say the last foreign car he rode in was manufactured? Fran?
The United States?
I don't think that's supposed to come up yet.
Texas.
Okay, you ready, ladies? You're going to try to predict what your husband said. Karen, what celebrity would you most like to be stranded on a deserted island with?
I'm thinking Jeremy Camp.
Oh, no.
Who?
Jeremy Camp, he's a Christian singer.
Oh, okay. Rick said Robert Redford.
I think that's who Rick would like me stranded with.
Jennifer, who would you like to be stuck on a desert island with? What celebrity? Living or dead?
Living or dead? I used to say Heath Ledger, but I've always had a crush on Brad Pitt.
Can we say Brad Pitt? Woo-hoo. Man, who would you want to be stuck on a...
They ain't got no seats, don't get clapped. I'm hating right now.
Van, who would you like to be stuck on a desert island with?
On the desert island, gee. I mean, I like muscles. I like cowboys.
I ain't got none of those, girl. You got problems.
So it seems to me, I don't know. Gee, a desert island.
I need.
Surely there's a man out there somewhere.
Well, clearly there is one, but which one I would pick? Let's see.
Oh, there's many in your mind, but come on, girl. It ain't right, but I'm gonna try.
Maybe Lana Richie, maybe?
Very good. Karen, outside your job, what would your spouse consider you're naturally talented at? Does that make sense?
He uses. He calls me a community organizer. That's what he calls me.
Jennifer, outside your job, what are you consider most talented at?
Well, I'm talented in so many things. You know. I can draw, crochet, you know, all kinds of things. Let's see.
Yeah.
Since my husband is a barber, I'd say cutting hair. Does that count?
Administration doing. Oh, what do you guys think?
Okay. I looked like it was two answers.
I'm letting the audience judge. And Miss Van.
I do help run a great program here. Come on, that's administration.
Outside your job, Miss Van, what are you most talented at naturally?
Naturally, I'm a natural outside girl, so I like planning and digging in the dirt.
Very good. Okay. Karen, what is the best present you ever gave to Rick?
What was that?
The best present you ever gave me.
I suppose maybe some cactus or succulents that he didn't already have.
Jennifer?
I like buying them crosses.
Uh-oh.
Hopefully it's his 3 beautiful kids that he have.
Yourself. I don't know. We can't accept that one, I don't think.
I'll put yourself.
Okay. Karen, who's the better driver?
Well, really, neither one of us. But Rick thinks he is, so we'll go with that. Rick.
Donnie's my chauffeur, so him.
About how I drive. I'm driving so fast.
But you drive all the time.
That's why
so.
I am the better driver. You're right. Tailgate. In my pocket.
55,
She got the keys in her pocket.
40, 55.
I'm looking for my keys. She got them right now.
Okay, and that's your game, and the winner is couple number 2, Jennifer and Donnie. Bravo. Good show. Thanks for joining us.
Man, listen, I knew. Good stuff, all.
Thank
All
you.
right, good stuff.
Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.